if you want to hold that money, stay back in the country.
They should leave the country. No more visa, so we don't want them to leave.
Which is not apply for a visa. It's only advisable. It's not the
Mandatory?
immigration. No, it's not mandatory. The immigration does not tell you to buy a visa. People advise you that there is more chances
Buy
that
a ticket.
yes, that a ticket. There's more chances because they see you already purchased a ticket, so
Yeah, you're actually
they will
serious.
grant you. Yeah, you're serious. But it's not the immigration system that tells you to do that.
Yeah, but at the same
This
time,
is-
even if you purchase the ticket, you're still going to deny
They
you.
didn't tell you to buy a ticket.
That's good. That's been good, man. You know, it's wonderful weather. Can't complain. You know, we're back obviously today. This week is going to be a new topic, and it's an unfortunate one because as an immigrant, this is something that's personal to me and kind of seeing like a lot of people out there just being, you know, gets misled. I would call it. So there's this visa situation going on in America, as you probably were aware of, where people are being denied and they're not getting their money back. So I myself, to be honest, I haven't done much research on it. I just heard about a few cases. Maybe I can get your opinion for what you think about the fact that a country would allow an application to go through, make people pay for it, and deny them without giving them any, first of all, reasons why you deny them, and not even giving them the money back. So, what do you think? Why is America getting away with this?
Well, first of all, I think it has to do with trust. Though.
Trust,
Yeah.
trust who? From the America trusting people home. Okay.
Yeah, from the country you're coming from. If you're coming from a country that America doesn't trust, why would they give you visa to their country?
But if that's the case, don't you think there should be a sort of a qualification process? I mean, I get it. They can't deliberately come out and say, hey, we don't want people from this particular countries applying for a visa because there's a lot of international laws obviously against that. But there should be some sort of a checklist of qualifications, right? And if you know you can't fit those qualifications, then obviously you know right away that you probably shouldn't apply and waste your money. So I guess there's trust, but like they're having, you know, no one is pretty clear on what the qualification process is and exactly why they're being denied. So how does this matter get rectified?
I don't see any problem why Americans are denying people. Of course, they allow some other countries to go in, countries like Canada and other countries.
Of course, yes.
So you have to do with trust for where you're coming from. Like my country now, so many people are crying. Like, oh, the big deny you. But the first thing is that if America doesn't trust your country, so why would they allow you to come into it? Because my country, you know, I'm not shy to say it on camera, but we've got this problem with frauds, right? There's corruption. So these are the things that America thinks of. And they'll be like, oh, so this guy's coming from a fraudulent country. Why should I allow him into my country? When he comes, he's going to do the same thing. Do you understand?
This is my only problem though. I feel like as citizens of all these different countries, they don't necessarily have control over the trust factor of different countries. Like they don't run the government, you know, for them to they don't run the government for them to determine whether or not that government should build some sort of trust. Because again, they're generalizing it based on stereotypes of certain groups of people that have committed certain crimes, and all of a sudden they're putting everybody into one group. But for people that's coming from Nigeria as a noble citizen, like they don't have control over that trust that you're talking about. So how can this be rectified? I mean, what can we do to kind of ensure that this doesn't continue to happen?
Well, I mean, there are some countries that have easy access to the US. You can wake up one morning and say, I want to go to the US, just pack your bags and you're there, right? So just take this, take for instance, like a normal every person right now. You have to decide who you want to come into your home. And it's left for you to say, if you're in danger, I don't care. As far as it's going to affect me and my people, my family, I don't want you to come in. Same thing applies to every country. If you pose a threat one way or the other, they won't let you in. So you have to understand that the visa is a lottery. We talked about it. It's like a lottery ticket. You pay, and if you get accepted, fine, come in, visiting, whatever that is, come in, have fun, and go back. It's that simple. Or you want to come stay. Why do people play lottery to get citizenship? You get it? So it's a lottery. It's either you get in or you don't get it. It's that simple.
But it's still like an application fee.
Yes, exactly. So there is no way you're getting that money back.
No, but sorry,
absolutely no way.
Sorry, I'm going to cut you guys short. To me, I think it's a scam. Right? If you apply for something and you're not getting your visa, the money should return back to you.
So I think
Yes, they're talking about making a lot of money. Yeah.
See, no one told anyone to apply.
Yeah.
You're coming into my country. This is my economy, and this is the way I want to run it. It's left for you to say you want to come, in or not. But what I don't agree with is trying to box everyone in, or trying to build a wall. I totally don't agree with that. But if you want to go through any process of, I have to check this, I have to check this before you get in, and if you're not qualified, I don't want you in. Just like what I heard, they're going to be getting people's username on Instagram and all that, just to verify who you are online and not. That is totally fine. Cause why? You won't make sure anyone coming into the country
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you
pose
this.
a threat.
I'm going to tell you this. What do you think about the fact that, look, before you invite people to come for an interview, you already know the amount of people you're going to give visa, right? But you make it open for everybody to apply. Maybe at the end of the day, at the end of the week, okay, I'm going to give like 50 people visa today, and you send the application for like 2,000 people.
Do you really expect a country to say we are closing visa application for the year?
No, I'm not saying they should close the visa
But that's what you're
application.
implying.
So I mean, what you're saying, I can understand. So there's two things to this. My only question is, because I don't know much, because I just learned about the topic about this. Are they charging them the application fee plus a visa fee, or just a one fee that also includes?
To me, if you are applying, you have to pay
Regardless.
to apply for a visa.
Yeah, but the
Then
fees are
if-
3 jails.
It's not, say, listen, if you get in, if you get a visa, you're happy, right?
Yeah.
If you don't get home and get it, it's the same thing, go home. You get it? I don't think the process is unfair. What I think is, don't box anyone. This is not a world where you have to create a wall around and say, we are those people. But if they have a process of verification, which quite is alright, is understandable, you can have a process of application going. It's just try and error. It happens sometimes. People have applied 5 different times and it doesn't work out. So why do they deny people visa, one way or the other? Fraud, war crime, just name it, terrorism and all that. It happens and they deny people visa. But among a certain type of people, Nigerians are still being given visa. Ghanaians have been given visa. Congolese and a lot of other African countries are being given visa. It extends to Mexican too. Up till this very day, they are being given visas to come in. But as a country, they have to set up a certain security. You get it? It's your economy, they have to protect it.
Yeah, I mean, U.S. has always been known for, because I mean, when it comes down to what U.S. does, sometimes it has nothing to do with the protection of the people, because we can all agree that U.S. doesn't always have the best interests for their own people.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do things internationally for 1% of certain people to benefit from. You know what I mean? So, like if you look at the sanctions that are going against Iran, for example, it has nothing to do with the protection of people, because there's no one that comes from Iran that's ever bombed America. You know what I mean? So there's no actual clear link of any foreign terrorism attacks that comes from Iran, but somehow there's a huge, Iran sanctions going on where people from Iran can't even come directly. So what I'm trying to say is that, like, I don't necessarily agree with the fact that U.S. is doing this trying to protect the country.
I'm not agreeing.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing. But it's not really about terrorism. There are so many factors that needs to look
Maybe they don't just want people to come to the country.
look, people are complaining that they're going to the U.S. to have fun. They don't want to stay in the U.S., so they should be granted visa. It doesn't work like that. U.S. is not just a little body.
You gotta go add value to the U.S. itself. Again, you gotta
All
add
those
value.
add more value.
So what other value are you
I mean, you're
saying?
right. If they're gonna come
They're
with
spending
have to spend money
Who
to
told you
economy.
U.S. needs your revenue
They
from?
need, bro.
They
What do you
do,
mean?
not that. That's the reason why they still bring people in. They are always going to deny people. Whether you talk from today to tomorrow, they're always going to deny people. And there are some cases where people have applied 4 or 5 times and they still got entry.
Okay.
It's a lottery ticket. You win, you get happy. You don't, play again.
So I guess the bottom line we're trying to figure out is what U.S. doing is right or wrong.
To me, it's
I
wrong.
think it's completely wrong. I think there should be a verification qualification process. and
So
things
why
should
do
be
you
clear
think
from the
they
beginning.
don't have that process? Do they have to come to the world and say, this is our verification
I mean,
process? They
look,
don't have to do that.
here's the thing, as a country, you know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay, like you know if you're looking for a certain amount of nurses, you're looking for a certain amount of doctors, a certain amount of engineers. So you seek for that outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then, if you're gonna have a visa, be like, hey, if you're a doctor, this is okay.
There's a
But
qualification
they
you have to
don't
do.
want to do it that way.
But I mean,
Yeah, but that's the scam there.
How is it a scam?
if we're gonna
Why
talk
should they
about
do it
money,
that
man,
way?
so if that's the case, so at least have this: have an application fee that's mandatory, and have once approval, then actually go ahead and actually pay for the visa. Don't charge the visa fee and not guaranteeing whether or not you're gonna get
You
approved.
know what? It's more like you're saying Tim Hortons needs to readjust their prices to fit into every single
not
person.
necessarily.
No, that is the price.
If Tim Horton, well, how about this? You're almost saying like this scenario is almost like before you enter to a Tim Horton location, you have to
already
pay.
know. Yeah.
No, you have to
Exactly,
pay.
you have to
Now,
pay.
but there's no guarantee though. If you go inside a Tim Horton, that you're gonna be able to order what you want to order, or you're gonna be able to get.
So
what you
so
wanna
why
get.
don't you say for you to get into a country, you can get in before you get searched in the
No,
country?
no. What I'm saying is, charge me an application fee for applying for the attempt of me wanting to see whether or not I can
Don't
pay.
apply. No one is forcing. This is the problem. No one is
But the
forcing
question
anyone to
is people are paying for visas
apply.
that they're not receiving.
Why? Okay, so
That's the
because I
problem.
pay. See, listen. Take this as a lottery ticket. If you don't win, and someone else win, we have millions of people buying lottery every single day. You don't win, someone else win. Then you're gonna say because I'm not gonna win or get any money for it, I should get refunded for what I paid for.
Not necessarily.
But I think lottery is different from visa.
It's
I think yeah,
visa is lottery,
Yeah, no.
bro.
The reason why I said that lottery, we all understand is lottery.
The concept
You have
of
to pay to
lottery
win.
works,
But when it
yeah.
comes to visa, there's a service you are guaranteed to give out.
What
So if
service?
the first service is
What-
not
what's
there,
the
you need to
service?
refund-
What's the
service is for them to give you the visa.
Yes,
right?
they went through the process. They found out that you're not qualified.
Then they
Is that
refund
simple?
the
Why
money.
would they refund it? Okay, so who's gonna pay for all the
Yeah, maybe they
the
just
human
take
resource and all
little
that?
amount for that stuff.
That's what I'm
and
trying to say.
refund
They
it.
So
just-
why it's not going to happen? I'm sorry. Why it's not going to happen is because they are in their office. You left your country. You want to go to another country to exploit, and they're telling you that this is the fee you have to pay, non-refundable, and you're complaining.
Then
If
they should
you
just
want
close
your
the visa
money,
process.
if you want to hold that money, stay back in the country.
They should leave the country. No more visa, so we don't want them. They should leave. They
We should leave the country.
US, they shouldn't come up with
No,
this,
it's
visa
a
service,
diplomatic whatever. If we have ambassadors in everywhere.
They could give to diplomatic purposes, but if you're going for vacation or wherever, you have to.
We have ambassadors everywhere. U.S. ambassador is in one country. It's split. That is how the politics works. But when it comes to the visa, I don't think they have to refund you anything.
that.
So you guys are saying they should
No,
pay refund?
my thing is this. My thing is this. If we talk about the lottery
Yeah.
and the visa, we're kind of missing two in the sense.
No,
of-
we're
I think they
not.
are two
When,
different.
when, we
We're
talk,
not.
when we talk about the
How do
lottery
people-
visa, the lottery
Oh,
visa
you
is
know
different
lottery visa,
from
right?
regular, what do you call it, travel,
Yeah.
or travel visa they
Yeah,
call it.
lottery visa, you already know it's a
Right?
lottery.
Because lottery visa, you're taking a gamble.
Yeah, and it depends
Right?
on luck.
But
But the same thing with these
not the
visas. The
same.
only thing
no,
is
it's not,
listen,
because if I'm applying, for example, it's almost saying like you want to, I don't know, you want to apply for, I can't really say an application to get into a country for permanent resident, but it's even just that, to become a permanent resident for a different country to live there. Can you imagine them charging you the full fee to apply for application for a permanent resident, but then not guarantee that you are actually going to get the permanent resident?
okay, I want to ask a question. What is the full fee?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. How much are people complaining about not getting back the application for the lottery?
No, you know the point is
visa.
The point is, I even want to make a correction here. You know, at times there's some kind of packages you apply to. Maybe it's not just US, any other country. Even for you to apply for the visa, you know, they will tell you to buy a return ticket already.
Something to tell you that.
Yeah,
too,
to buy a
No,
return
they don't-
ticket already, and
they-
at the end of it, they're still going to deny you.
They don't
Or
tell
even
you that.
insurance.
There's some countries.
Or even insurance.
Yeah,
Something
you go for
pay
insurance, spend a
and
lot of
everything.
money, spend like $10,000.
If you buy a ticket already and you get denied, they will refund that. They will
Who's gonna
refund your.
How about the
There's
insurance?
no way.
How about the insurance? Because if you're traveling from
Okay.
a country in Africa, you're gonna need any
for
country.
what is what and what I know, if you want to apply for a visa, it's only advisable. It's not the
Mandatory?
immigration. No, it's not mandatory. The immigration does not tell you to buy a visa. People advise you that there is more chances
Buy
that
a
you,
ticket.
yes, that a ticket. There's more chances because they see you already purchased a ticket, so
You know that you're actually
they will
serious.
grant you. Yeah, you're serious. But it's not the immigration system that tells you to do that.
Yeah, but at the same
It
time,
is-
even if you purchase the ticket, they're still going to deny you.
Did they tell you to buy a ticket? What are you guys saying right now? Because what's the major question again? Why people are being denied
And they're not getting their
and
money
why
back.
they are not getting their money back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, someone say something.
No, my thing is if you're gonna have, I think they should have a qualification process, right? Now, if it's a lot, once again, the lottery is totally different. It's taking a gamble. People know that I'm taking a gamble. Just like every time I play my lottery, I pay my $5. I don't always guarantee to win. But if it's a different source of application for
And
a
if you
visa,
don't win, you don't feel sad.
right? Exactly, because you know it was a gamble,
Yeah.
right? And it's straightforward. But if you're telling me, hey, apply for a visa, but and then you deny me, and you don't get back the money, it's two different things. But if you approach me in the sense of like you approach this lottery, blah blah blah, maybe it's a way of this. The message of how they're getting these people is wrong. They're being misled in that sense. But if it's I think it's two different departments. Honestly, I think the lottery visa is totally different from a visitor visa, right?
Yeah.
Because visitor visa you can apply for it, and then you know whether or not you can get approved for that right away. Right? But lottery visa is not guaranteed. So my thing is, if they're doing that as well for the visitor visa, then that's fraud because they shouldn't be taking people's money and they're not guaranteeing that they can actually going to be able to get the visa. If it's a lottery, then I can get it where they're coming from. I don't know if I make this sense.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, to me though, it's two different things at the end of the day. You know, it's their country. They can decide to give whoever they want to give visa. I'm not against that. But what I'm against is taking money and not refunding it back. To me, I'm just going to call that scam though. You understand? When somebody applies for visa and you know he's not going to guarantee the visa, you can't come up at the end of the week. You already know within you that we're going to give this certain amount of visa and you're selling application with thousands of people and you know so many people are going to apply and you're not going to refund their money. So it's your country. You can decide not to give anybody you want to give visa, but please, when the visa is not being guaranteed, at least take little amount for your application, whatever. We know that's some stuff you've done, but refund the rest. That's just my take on this topic.
So I'm going to go into a business model. First of all, countries are the greatest businesses. That's what they do. They bring revenue in from one way or the other. And just like some products that you sell that you can't return to get your money back, this is one of them. So a country decides how they want to do their business model. Same as a businessman. You decide my business model is going to be you buy, no refund. You buy, you bring it back. If we see that it's wrong, it's bad, we can give you your money. And this country has decided that you pay for it and you don't get the return. It's left for you as an individual. If you're willing to take the risk, fine. If you're not, then don't do it. It's that simple. That's what I think.
That's the problem with the US being a superpower.
And that's why you're superpower.
Peace out.
Peace out. Thank you.
Thank
Cheers.
you.